I grew up like a savage. What is some of your like favorite things to do outside of being an artist?
Sleep.
Sleep.
I don't want to say I don't do nothing outside of that.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm really not. It's
okay.
it's kind of like, I'm not mad at it though. It's
Yeah.
kind of like just like work. But the thing is, the reason why I'm not mad is because I like it.
Yeah.
You can't. It's not like a job to me.
Uh-huh.
Like, you know, people like, oh, I gotta go to work or I gotta go to school again. It's more like, oh, we finna make a song? Come on, let's go. Like, it's like fun to me. So that's my hobby. That's what I do.
What is it like? Like, is it crazy now that you are this person, or you always really been this person? But like, is it crazy for you from like boy attention? Because me at this age, I was a wild boy. I would have been on you. So like, I got a daughter, and I be like trying to, boys is like, I know what they thinking, even when you don't know what they thinking. Like, they really tripping. Like, they having a hard time in school. They sitting behind you. They watching you. They being strange. Like,
right.
Like, how did it? Well, and that's school attention. But now that you getting older, like, it's even turning into like industry attention and
annoying attention,
right? And DMs exist now.
Yes.
So how does that affect you, and how do you deal with it?
I like to call myself a little play. You know what I'm saying? A little pimp. I mean, I don't want to say like I don't really be tripping. It depends. Like, if I like somebody, then I actually like them.
Yeah.
But there's a small chance I like you. I lose interest very like quick.
Yeah.
Like, you could.
Yeah.
It's quick, so I really don't be tripping.
You know what's crazy too? I can tell that you mature, so like you probably get irritated by your peers quick too, because the young boys they slow.
Stupid.
Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. You have to be. They don't know how to give attention, so the attention has to be irritating. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? They're like, I have to irritate you. Like, things can't just go smooth. Like,
it can't.
Nah,
I have to bother you.
Right. And do you like? Would you do like reality TV, or have you done reality TV?
I have. I was on Love and Hip Hop LA a couple of times.
Okay.
And I was working with my friend Tyler Rain on her TV show that should be coming soon.
Okay.
So I have some experience in that area.
And did you like that, or did it feel invasive or anything?
I thought it was fun.
Okay.
It was fun. It was like more like I was chilling. I wasn't like a main star on there, so it wasn't really too much attention going towards me. But watching everybody else, it was cool.
Yeah. Would you do growing up hip hop or any of that? Have you ever looked into that, or like any of them? Like, well, you already passed like shows like the Rap Game. No disrespect to that show, but
they offered me to go on there, and my dad said no.
Yeah, you kind of like...
And you have to think about what you would get from there. Like, if they always talk about how JD didn't do stuff for them, so what I would really be getting from them is exposure.
Yeah, you really would have just been playing a role on a show.
Right.
Because a lot of things in reality aren't reality shows, but reality based.
Right.
Like, if me and you having a conversation and it's heated, and they'd be like, wait a minute, let's go get the cameras.
Right.
We're going to be weird on camera.
Right.
Like, we probably going to start saying shit we didn't mean to say.
Right.
And so, like, but I personally think and it's nothing cocky about that. It's just by default. You put out music that took off. Like, that's why I said there's no like development process to be done here. You went from A to Z quick, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, now you here, you just got to go. It's like going from like everybody else go to driver's ed, but you just jumped in the car and had your license.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Drove off.
Yeah, like you got to get to it. So I also saw you performing with YOYO.
Yes,
How
she
was
is
that?
a mentor for me.
Okay.
So I'm a part of YOYO School of Hip Hop.
Okay.
And she is very like energetic.
Okay.
And she's very outspoken, and she helps out a lot. Like, when I was performing with her, it was very different from when I would usually perform. There was like lots of tips that she gave me that I would never think of, like how to hold the mic or how to interact with the crowd to make them more like excited. So she all the way around, she's just great.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
Did you because YOYO, I don't know if you studied her, but in my time, I always loved YOYO because she had a crew called IBWC, Intelligent Black Women Coalition, and for what that stood for to me was like, damn, that's strong. Like, you know, like I always commended YG because he kind of reminded me of YOYO and Ice Cube situation, the way he was like throwing Kamaya to assist like at one time. Like, and I love empowering women. I love strong women. Me, I come from a strong woman, so I love strong women. You know, I'm not really into that just, you know, it's a lot of weirdness going on, right?
Hello. Yes.
But I love confident, strong women. It's like, you know, if anyone wants to look up to have a wife or a mother or a daughter or a sister or what have you, be somewhere by themselves that would make strong, intelligent decisions by themselves. No assistance, no help. Like, no, I trust you to take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I like that. And I like that you be a leader with yours too, because it's girls like my daughter, you know, that grow up and they watch and they like, you know, you give them inspiration. Like, I can do that. You know, so I can actually do that. Like, she's a real person. Like, you know, she's just not, she's somebody, especially kids from our area. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't, I mean, truth be told, we don't live where there's a ton of labels or talent scouts, or you got to really claw your way up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no, you got to do your thing. And then even in starting this podcast, like, you know, I wanted to have a voice for, you know, people that made an impact on culture that was not necessarily from here. We just straight went out to what our arms reach was, because I felt so much greatness was overlooked. Like, you being on your song being placed with Degree, you know what I'm saying? You being able to perform with the legendary YOYO, you know, you being on the Junior Jam Squad. Like, these are impactful things. This is what I tell people about. It's like you've been prepping for this moment for your whole life. With just doing what you love, what you passionate about. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure your mom feel like this. You know, we ain't coming to lose. You know what I'm saying? We didn't come to play. Like, you know what I'm saying? So whatever they own, like, we came to win. We ain't gonna do this halfway. None of that. And I can tell in the way you move and the way that you perform, like, you are so passionate. You know what I'm saying? And I really, really, really appreciate you doing that as an artist, because a lot of people don't. Now, for the future and for now, like, as far as like industry stuff, are you independent or are you signed?
I'm independent right now, but my dad is working on getting a label started up.
Okay.
I mean, I think all the talent that's out here, we can be like Death Row Records. We can be popping right now. Man. So my dad is getting that together, so I will be signed shortly. Yeah. But yeah, I'm just.
But let me tell you something. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I had this conversation with your cousin also. Labels is here to. You are the business. Right? So you are what they want. They want you. You're not you are a commodity, right? So like I want to acquire you and acquire the rights to you. I want to own a piece of you and I want to invest up front, when kind of like necessarily you don't. It's kind of like if I look at you right now and I'm an executive, right? And I look at all the videos that's out there about you, like, you know, just your vlogs, to looking at your mom, to looking at your dad, looking at your support system. It's kind of like when Young Jeezy went to sign with Def Jam. They said, here's what we have. And he said, I just drove up here in a Lamborghini.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what we talking about? Like, you ain't, you know, it got to be more than this. So it's like if I'm looking at you right now, you shining now. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like I had to go outside. I mean, and this is sometimes it's a sad thing, but there's girls that, you know what they got to go do to be, you know, but you have that support system, and it's like, if y'all gonna come at me, come correct, because we done this already. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna take us here? You know, we caught the attention of these people. How you gonna take us here? You know what I'm saying? And at what cost? What do I have to give up? So yeah, I like that you know, you willing to work with your dad, and y'all willing to do it as a family, because honestly, independence, if you think about it, technically Chance the Rapper was independent at his height when he blew.
Right.
He negotiated his deal. Let me negotiate my deal with Apple. Let me negotiate my deal with iTunes. Let me and you know, I don't necessarily need y'all to package me up and then do the same thing.
Right.
I'm leasing my music, you know what I'm saying? So I recommend y'all check out, if y'all haven't, Steve Stout and how he doing this thing too with United Masters. You know what I'm saying? People getting NLE Chopper and Lil Tecca and those guys they own, they with United Masters. They own all their stuff. They just leasing the music. It's pretty much how y'all music lease now. They don't, you know what I'm saying? They don't, you place it there and y'all pay. It's just how it go. Working on an album?
We were, but I kind of don't want to do it because it gives people an option of what they want to listen to.
I feel you.
So if I just drop a whole bunch of singles, you're going to listen to this where you have a choice or not.
You don't got to take my opinion for it, but you are all the way on point. I tell these people here all the time too, like I come from the era of we loved projects, right? So I liked listening to Ice Cube front to back with the skits. I like listening to the Chronic front to back with the skits. All this is funny. Y'all generation different. It's microwave. More. No matter how much you give, they want more. Give me more. And it's streaming. Right. So it's kind of hard to get people to even listen to a project.
Exactly. So I'm finna give you a whole album, and it's gonna have one view here, one view there.
Right. Yeah.
And I feel like I wouldn't do an album until I'm popping. You got the right business strategy. You are all the way on point, and I'm telling you, I am a rap nerd. I'm an industry nerd. I study this shit. I might be in my car and I listen to music for 4 days. I'm listening to tutorials. I'm listening to people talk about the industry. And this is kind of like what I was telling Boo. If you're going to be in it, you're going to help, you better learn this industry. You know what I'm saying? Go crack you open some books. You ain't got time for a video game, standing on the corner, kicking it. None of that shit. You got to get it on. So me personally, that's what I do. So I have to teach myself how to be an expert. Ain't nobody teaching me, but the information is available. You know what I mean? So, so what I was saying with Steve Stout, he's doing great things with those artists, and they still owning their music. They still owning their stuff. You said Steve Stout?
Steve Stout, and it's United Masters is the company. Okay. So get in contact with United Masters, however y'all do, because like I said, any L.E. Chopper is a hot artist, Lil Tecca. Those guys are hot artists, but they rolling through him, and he's telling you, what I did in the music industry with Jay-Z and Nas and all of these people before, I was wrong. I was wrong for having those people up there signing stuff away, you know what I'm saying? Because this is the wave. We don't have to do that, you know what I'm saying? So so you said in the future, is any singles coming soon?
I just dropped a single called Boy Get Lost. Okay. And that was written by Mr. Fab. Shout out to Mr. Fab.
Okay.
I have a lot of unreleased songs. I really just want to work on getting videos because I don't have a lot of music videos out. So we're working on getting some music videos out. We plan on dropping a song and a video once a month. We're just trying to. That's
dope too. I'm gonna tell you that you all the way, you on point. You know what I'm saying? Now it's just about execution because that's the wave. Like you have to have visuals for damn near everything.
Everything.
A song is a song, but like I told people, like if you got a video to it, and a interesting video. Right. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's not gonna be hard for you because you're a woman. You got all this. You got all this sauce, you cool. But like for dudes, I be telling them like, Chief Keef and them turned the world out, and then every young cat video is just fools with guns behind him.
I was just gonna say, all they need is a gun.
Just so not creative. Like, bro, like how many of these videos y'all gonna shoot? Like for real, like come on, like do something in the video to make me be like, damn, did you see that?
Right.
Like
a backflip.
I give you a perfect example. Childish Gambino. This Is America.
Yes.
Right? Had you heard that song without that video, you'd have been like, this alright.
Right. But the video brings a little bit more meaning.
He never intended to put that video out or song without each other. Right. So now if I release this song, the release date is the video coming out, and it's on all these outlets, YouTube, whatever, all these places you see videos, and then or you see it on TV, and then you be like, damn, so when you hear the song in the car, it's cool now.
You're right.
I didn't already got you. You know what I'm saying? I got you, and the video is very interesting.
It's very interesting.
So
has a lot of meaning.
Of meaning behind it. So do you plan on? Is it anybody that you would like to work with, or do you care about that, or is that anything that you're interested in?
I want to work with a lot of people.
Yeah.
But I mean, right now, on the top of my mind is like Nicki Minaj and Beyonce. And I don't want to say that's not realistic, but at this moment, right now, I feel like I should just work on putting my music out and showing people what I have to offer than being on a song with somebody.
Because I guarantee you,
I don't know.
Big Frida didn't know when Big Frida was making them songs that was gonna end up in Beyonce music or Drake music. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just making your stuff. You know what I'm saying?
It is in her songs.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Yeah. So I don't think that when they made the music that they knew, like, we just making the music. Like, I could hear, that's why I said earlier, that song, that your song is so big, it's like, to me, in my mind, when I hear it, it just crosses all. Like, I can't say, like, you know, oh, this is probably something they would have at Rolling Loud, or this is something they would have at American Music Awards, or to me, I'm thinking Super Bowl. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking on a whole nother level. Yeah.
Huh? It's popping. Oh yeah, it is.
It is.
Brazil.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. You plan on going there?
I want to go around the world.
Around the world.
I'm just scared of planes, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm doing like college expo tours right now, so I'm supposed to be going to Texas at the end of this month.
Okay.
Atlanta, New York. So that's a little travel for me there too. But
that's another question I wanted to ask you. What do you think your demographic is? Because I always say this. I mentioned Lil Tecca or one of them type of kids, right? And then you have like a little youngster that's 10, right? That's his music, and he repeats the lyrics. But if you actually listen to the lyrics, it's like some gangster stuff going on.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So like when the kids is repeating it, it's just kind of like, okay, they not really paying attention to what they say.
Rap cap. They just going with what's popular.
Yeah. So like, what would you say your demographic is, age-wise, like in your music? Is it like, because I'll tell you this much. I know enough about you to notice the songs is getting more real and more real and more real. It's a little more man talk.
Yeah.
It's a little more like instructions to the man talk.
Right.
Yeah. So like.
I mean, like I said, it's a bit of everything. I just really trying to not only make music for myself, but for other people, to where other people can relate to it. So that one where I'm doing all the man talk, I'm telling you how to do, that inspiration came from City Girls. City Girls is popping right now, so let me throw a little splash of that, because I can do that too. I can
do that, yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I have my song that's called Carter, that's not out yet, but it's a remix to, what's it called? Top Off?
Okay.
Top Off by Jay-Z.
Yeah,
In the Future, I think.
Uh-huh.
That's more my hardcore. You really gotta listen to the lyrics because I'm really spitting, and you gotta sit there and like think about what I'm saying.
Right.
So I really just go into everything.
So do you mix in and out?
Age? All ages.
All ages.
Like I said, Batman Majama, that's old school. Yeah. All ages.
And do you take songs in and out of your set depending on where you performing at?
Yes, I have a couple of sets put together. Like if I'm doing it at...
Because somebody might be like, I need you for the Sweet 16.
Right, so I would do Let's Get It and my song that's not out yet, Turn the F Up.
Yeah.
And then if I'm doing like a 21 and over, I would probably still do Let's Get It because they a little young or whatever.
Yeah.
But then throw in Batman Majama because they got a little spice on them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I have different sets put together for different type of events.
You have any advice for people your age and younger coming up in the game, and what like some of the do's and don'ts, anything that you did early on that you didn't, you know, that you made a mistake on, that you would say definitely don't do this, or definitely do this?
Really just, this sounds like everybody say this, but really like just keep going, because you're going to get to a point where you're going to want to stop and you're going to feel like you're not going anywhere. And that was like a big milestone where you keep going and you keep pushing, because if you would have stopped, then you wouldn't have got this opportunity or this opportunity. Like if I would have stopped, I wouldn't have gotten the Degree commercial or the Invisalign commercial.
Right.
So you never know how far you can go. So just really just keep pushing and don't doubt yourself. Because people are going to put stuff in other people's ear about you. People are going to put stuff in your ear telling you, well, this is not really what you can do. So you just have to pretty much be your own person and listen to what your heart wants to do.
That's dope. That's dope. I like that. So